Hey all, it's Pam from Coach Pam Fitness. Thanks for joining me today, and I truly appreciate your joining me on my How to Plan a Truly Magical Disney Vacation blog series. It's been a blast writing this. It's brought back tons of memories and it makes me want to go back to Disney. But today is the final installment, and today is going to be all about fun-filled activities and how to make memories inside and outside of the park, but without having to do rides and such. So you know how Disney's action-packed and fun-filled with rides and everything, but there's so much else that you can do to make some truly magical vacations, and just super cool memories to make, actually. So the first thing that you have to do is you really and truly need to get the memory maker attached to your Magic Band, because that way you can get so many photographs all throughout the park on all the rides that have the pictures, and it's all included in one price. I think it's like $149. It's so worth that money. You don't have to worry about a camera. You don't have to worry about going to the photo location after your day at the parks to get your little cards and everything. They just touch your Magic Band to their little gadget. I don't know what it's called, but anyway, they just touch it to your Magic Band and your photos are automatically downloaded to your account. So then when you get home, all you have to do is, if you have your laptop with you in your resort hotel or when you get back to your house, you go through those pictures and see what you want and download them, and you don't have to pay for anything. You can also add embellishments to those pictures for free. It's super cool. Like, I don't know, some of the photographs and some of the blog posts that I've done, they've had like the Snow White Mine Ride written across. That's from the Magic Maker downloads that you can add stuff to. It's really cool, and it just has, I have so many photographs in my laptop, I don't even know where they all are, and I need to really find them because it was freaking me out when I was looking for photographs to post in the blogs. But it's definitely worth the money, because who buys the pictures at the rides because they're so expensive? And this is, you get all of them, and then some of the photographers even have some extra pixie dust magic attached to their cameras where they can add in like Tinkerbell, or my son and I got one with Stitch. They're just like, you pretend like you're seeing them, like you'll hold your hand like this and act surprised in Tinkerbell when you look at the picture in your download. There's Tinkerbell right there. It's really cool. I highly recommend that you do that so that you have lots and lots and lots of memories. Another thing that you can do that is not ride related, and it is totally on my bucket list, and I'm crazy for thinking about this, but you can run a marathon and a half marathon in Disney. That's like the coolest thing ever, because I hate to run, and I keep trying to run, and I hate it. But I think I could run if I'm at Disney. It would be so much fun. You could dress up like a princess or whatever and run the Disney half marathon, half marathon. There's also a Dark Side of the Force half marathon with Darth Vader. How cool is that? On my bucket list. Who's going to join me in that? Huh? Are you going to join me in that? Totally on my bucket list. I'm doing it. I'm doing it in the next 4 years. I'm going to do it. Hold me to it. Let's see. Also, did you know that you can get an actual haircut on Main Street in the Magic Kingdom at the Harmony Barbershop? It's an old-fashioned barbershop that used to just be a walk-in, but now you can make reservations for it. So you can get a magical Disney haircut. Who knew? Also, if it's your little baby's very first haircut, you can take them there and they get special Mickey Mouse ears and a special certificate that says that they got their very first haircut at the Magic Kingdom. How cool is that? And what a memory! Well, I mean, I don't know if your little baby could use a memory. My kids got their first haircut at 4 months old. They had a ton of hair. But how cool is that? I would love to have done that for my kids. And then there's interactive scavenger hunt games. I have in my one of my previous Epcot blogs, I'd already talked about the Agent P scavenger hunt interactive game, but also at Magic Kingdom, there's one called the Sorcerer's, Sorcerer something or other. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, I wrote it in the blog already. But you get, this one is completely different than Agent P. This one is, you get cards to unlock portals throughout the whole Magic Kingdom. So all 4 lands of Magic Kingdom, there are spots that you can unlock magic. And like with Agent P, that one, everything's pretty much the same. This one, every interaction from every child in the whole park is going to be different because it just depends on what card they want to cast with the spell. So it's really cool. It gives you sort of a little break, and it gives the kids a little something else to do besides standing in line waiting for rides. It's a lot of fun. We've done it all 5 years, and even the teenager last year loved to do it. Also, there's 3 places where you can have dinner and a show outside of the parks. Hoop-de-Doo Musical Review, Disney Spirit of Aloha, which is like a luau, and Mickey's Backyard Barbecue. The Hoop-de-Doo Musical Review is at the Fort Wilderness Lodge. Disney Spirit of Aloha is at the Polynesian. And Mickey's Backyard Barbecue is at the campsite at Fort Wilderness. And that one is a character interaction dinner. But that's really cool, something completely different and outside of the park areas. And then, just in case you need a break from the parks, you're tired, and you just want to kick your feet up, but you want your kids to be entertained, most resorts have an outdoor or poolside nighttime movie. When we stay at Pop Century, last year they combined it with Art of Animation because they're really close together, so we would have had to have gone over to Art of Animation. But the years before that, it's been at Pop Century right by the pool. You can swim and watch a movie. We kicked our feet up at the pool lounges and had a little cocktail from the poolside little bar. It was relaxing. We got to relax for a couple hours, and the kids were entertained. And they saw Disney movies that they hadn't actually seen before. So that's really super cool. So those are some things to do inside and outside of the park that don't involve rides and don't involve other kinds of standing in line and all that stuff if you get tired of it. But here's some final tips for your vacation planning. Do not try to plan every single minute of every single day. I've done it that way, and it just makes for way too tired parents and way too tired kids. You are never going to see everything at the parks on one trip. We've been there 5 times, and as I was researching everything for the blog, I'm like, I've never done that before. So you're not going to see everything. Each trip you go on is going to be different. So just pick out a couple things that you have to do. Make your dinner reservations and make your fast pass reservations. And then sort of plan it out, but also let things happen as they happen, because that's the only way you're going to have fun and have a magical time. And as my friend Ellen from Ellen's Magical Moments Vacations says, stay on site, and I agree with this, stay on site so that you can have the true Disney experience. Book early, although I am a fly by the seat of my pants kind of girl, and I always book at the last minute, and I'm calling her up, Ellen, help. But stay on site, stay on property so you can have the dining plan, so you can have early magic hours and all this stuff. And utilize the service of a free earmarked Disney vacation planner. They're free. They're there to help you. Doesn't cost you anything, and it eases a lot of your stress because there's a lot to learn and a lot to figure out why you're trying to plan a Disney vacation. So those are my tips. I am so grateful for you all to be tuning in to 10 episodes of how to plan a Disney vacation. I hope this has helped you plan your Disney vacation, and I hope that you have a truly magical Disney vacation. Thanks for watching, and have a great night. And I would love to hear, last minute thing, I would love to hear how your Disney vacations go. So message me, comment under the blogs, PM me on Facebook, whatever you need to do. I would love to hear how your vacations went. I love Disney, so I am reliving all my experiences and will be going back to Disney in the next year or two myself. So have a magical vacation and have a great night. And thanks for watching. This is Coach Pam from Coach Pam Fitness.